I dressed up carefully to welcome my husband, who had been in the army for 10 years. When I saw him walk through the door, I excitedly wrapped myself in a towel and hid. I wanted to surprise him. But when I saw the man's face clearly, I realized he wasn't my husband at all. So I quickly grabbed a frying pan and slammed it hard against the back of his head.
"You're not my husband!"
Your husband is dead.
When I saw my husband's memorial photo, I couldn't stop myself from crying out loud. I never imagined, after waiting painfully for 10 years, all I would get in the end was a cold picture. Seeing me so heartbroken, Tony rushed over to comfort me. He took off my wedding ring and slid his own ring onto my finger.
Now I'll be your husband.
What?
This is what they asked before you died.
Hearing that made me furious. I couldn't accept this stranger in front of me, so I angrily kicked him out of my home. Losing my husband had left me broken. But Tony didn't leave. He was worried I might do something foolish. Just then, he heard the sound of glass shattering. He rushed to the kitchen window and saw me collapsed on the floor. He immediately jumped inside. Luckily, I had only fainted. My body wasn't hurt. Tony quickly carried me into the bathroom. Under the shock of cold water, I slowly woke up. Tony told me he had promised his comrade he would take care of me. If anything happened, he could never forgive himself. I knew he meant well, but I still couldn't accept it. I told him to leave right away, but when I came out of the bathroom, I saw Tony had put on my husband's clothes. In that moment, it felt like my husband had come back to me. I walked up behind him, gently leaned on his shoulder, and poured out all the years of longing and heartache. Hearing this made Tony ache with sympathy. He slowly turned around, gently stroked my face, and without realizing it, we kissed. From that moment on, I slowly began to accept him. We spent every day doing the things we loved, and our feelings for each other grew stronger. When he saw me sinking into longing again, Tony would sweetly bring me flowers to cheer me up. I gradually realized I had fallen in love with this man, but just as I decided to accept it all, Tony suddenly put on his uniform and told me goodbye. He said he had received an urgent mission and had to leave immediately. I rushed to block the door with my body, because I had already lost once. I didn't want to lose a second time. I begged Tony not to leave me, but he said this mission was special. He had to return to the unit before dark. He told me to wait for him at home. Watching him walk away, I felt deeply heartbroken. I never imagined that after only a few days, I would fall in love with this man. But what shocked me even more was, right after Tony walked out, my husband, who I thought was dead, actually came back.